Hello and welcome everybody. My name's Rose Smith from AbsoluteSoulSecrets.com and I'm here to do the monthly transformation oracle reading. Okay, so I'm using a bit of an unusual deck for this. These are called O cards because when you have a look at this and you get the interpretation, you go, oh. So what I want to do is encourage you to come up with your own interpretations. I will do a psychic interpretation for you as I normally do. However, this is a deeply sort of personal type of reading in that you really need to examine the energies that come up for yourself. So I want to encourage you to do that. So there's two cards. There's an outer card and then there's an inner card that fits on top of the outer card like that, you see. So that's how we'll proceed. If you like to, you can pick a number between 1 and 5 and concentrate on that energy if you wish to get really in depth, or you can go with the whole 5, whichever you prefer. Okay, so if you're new, please consider subscribing to my channel and hit that notification bell right now. I like to do things a little bit differently. Often I'll get a sort of vision before I even turn the cards over, and I will do a psychic channeling at the end for everybody. So stick around for that and let's go to the main board now. Okay, so this will be card number 1 if you've picked number 1. Or you can just go with the flow of all of them. Actually, I'm going to go with that one under there because it looks more impactful to me. Closing my eyes now. What do I see for this first card for October Transformation Oracle reading? Okay, I've got a lot of jewellery in my face. So rubies, pink, is it rhodolite? R-H-O-D-O-L-I-T-E, pink rhodolite, I think it's called, and all these different stones and gems. Okay, often when I see jewelry, I know they relate to like the stars in the sky, and they relate to different people and their souls. So it's like a soul energy when I see gems. I'm seeing pearls, I'm seeing diamonds, and just lots and lots of different precious stones and precious gems. Okay, so if you've picked card number 1, it's about, October's about getting in touch with your own soul and realizing what color or ray you've come in on, and what energy in your soul, what's the key message, the life mission for you. The card that comes up as the background is share. Okay, so important to share your soul's gifts in some fashion. Let's just put that one there. Okay, and now we'll go with the inner card that goes with that for number 1. That one wants to come out on top. Closing my eyes, what do I see? Green, a lot of green, a lot of growth, a lot of expansion. Could also be to do with your money. All right, so there is green in this card at the top here, which is the earth side of things, being practical and grounded. But there's also a vortex of emotion here. Water's always about emotion. And you may find as you go through and explore your emotions and you share these with other people are also experiencing similar. So you're not alone. You're not the only one feeling what you're feeling if you've picked card number 1. Card number 2. Actually, I'm going to go with that one on top. What do I see for card number 2? I still got that word share in my face from number 1. And the vortex of energy. Now I see writing. I see a quill with a feather that you write with, an old-fashioned pen or writing implement if you like. Writing on parchment. So again, this could be about sharing your emotions and your thoughts online or in writing, and now I see an arm with a whole lot of wristwatches right up the arm, maybe 20, a person wearing 20 different wristwatches. So that's about timing. Timing's always important, but it is a human's construct. It's not a spiritual construct, okay? And then I see opals. Now, my mother-in-law, who's passed now from COVID, but she didn't like opals. I don't know why, but opals are beautiful and they're an Australian thing. And she always used to say that they're associated with death. And I don't know why. That was just an Italian belief, well, where she came from, I think, in the north of Italy. And I don't associate them with death. It's like a rainbow of colours, a rainbow of hues coming through. So all the different frequencies and vibrations, fascination, okay? Fascination for number 2. I think opals are fascinating myself. Okay, so here's the inner card for number 2. If you've picked card number 2, we're going with that one there. Closing my eyes now, what do I see? I get that, oh, it's all in colours today. It's amazing. I get lilac, which is beautiful, and there's sometimes a sadness associated with lilac, but it's like the type of, if this makes sense, a good type of sadness in that you're appreciating something or something that's been lost, but it's actually quite changeable because there's a lot of pink in there as well, and pink relates to self-love. Okay, so glass of water. This is about emotions again and sharing your experience, okay? Sharing your emotions, pouring a pitcher of water. This will also give you more energy. It's good for your physical body because water is symbolic of the chi force that floats around your body and keeps you alive. Okay, let's have a look at number 3. Number 3, I'm going with that one. Close my eyes now. What do I see? I've got lots of clouds here. The white, small little clouds on a summer's day that just pass over and just provide interest in life. They're not rain clouds or anything like that, but they're interesting to look at. I get the word lace, L-A-C-E. I don't know what that means in this context. Eliminate, okay? So something that needs to be cut out of your life. Let's have a look at what that could be in these inner cards. I'm just going to go with that one on top. Closing my eyes now. I get the colour grey. I actually see the word grey. Maybe cutting out greyness, anything that's boring, anything that's dull, anything that can't make up its mind if it's black or it's white or it's grey. Okay, so let's have a look at that. And okay, time to plant seeds. So that goes on top of that. So you want to eliminate perhaps anything that stops you from planting new seeds to start again, start a fresh cycle. It's time to let go of the old cycle. So perhaps you're letting go of the old cycle if you've picked card number 3. Okay. What do you think? What's your interpretation of these cards? Okay. As I said, there is a predictive element here, but it's more about, that one just come out. It's more about just going with the flow yourself. Okay, wrong. Okay, let's see what's wrong. That one definitely wanted to poke its head out in the world. This one is poking its head out. Closing my eyes now. What do I see for card number 4? What is that? Oh, okay. I see a steam train, and you know it's puffing like a puffing belly, and it's, yeah, I think I can. It's making good speed, but this is old technology, but you know, had its place, and so this might be an old way of getting around in the world. There's also a hill or a mountain here, and it's going up, and yeah, it's got to put effort. So you're on track. You've got to put effort into overcoming a challenge, but you can do it, and you will do it if you pick card number 4. Gee, I can't remember if I said something about trees, but anyway, here they are. I don't think I did, but I did see trees. But anyway, I don't think I said it. Let me know, because I don't remember what I say when I do this, because I'm in another zone. Okay, trees. This can be, you can't see the wood for the trees, so there could be some confusion. Okay, walking in a forest, be careful you don't go down the wrong path, obviously. And if you've picked card number 4, maybe you're looking back and thinking of possible mistakes that you might have made. You might be judging yourself harshly, thinking I was wrong to do this or wrong to do that. And really there's no such thing as being wrong. You just make a decision, even if it's so-called wrong, you're doing the best you can do at the time. And as long as we learn from it, it doesn't really matter. We just won't make that mistake again. We learn from the patterns and the cycles of our lives, and we don't have to keep on doing the same thing over and over again. Okay, do you have a interpretation you could share? Leave a comment. Okay, card number 5. Card number 5. Let's see what comes out. Okay, I'll go with that one. And it is joy. Okay, so joy, let's put that one down there. All right. These cards are really funny, these ones. They must be very slippery because they move around a lot. Sometimes they sit there and they move by themselves, but they're not doing that today. But on other videos they have, so it's really quite weird. Okay, so what card goes with joy for number 5? Okay, closing my eyes now. What do I see? I get the colour pink. Okay, so pink is all about self-love, opening up your heart to yourself. I know it's easier, or at the time you think it's easier, to sit on and suppress some things in the past and not deal with it. However, if you can let those things out, you can be free of them. Okay, what else for number 5? I see some things here, but I can't describe what they are. They're like big shells or something, I don't know, something to do with the ocean, that's all I can say. Okay. Spilt milk. No point in crying over spilt milk. So we've got joy in the background, and then something happens, and it's like, disaster, or, you know, I've made a mess of my life, or something like that. But what I want to remind you, that even though we have these everyday sorts of problems that happen, in the background there's joy. So can you find joy and get in touch with joy within yourself if you've picked card number 5? See, they're different every time. Look at this one. Nope. Stay. No. Okay, so that's the cards. They've got a mind of their own. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to close my eyes for everybody now and see what I can see for the month of October, and you know, take on board what I say and really examine it. How does it relate to your life? Does it relate to your life? Maybe you can't relate to it at all, or maybe it fits your circumstances entirely. First thing I see is a hand here with a watch, again about timing, and there's notes. Okay, so this is about money. This is dollar notes in front of me, green, and taking the dollar notes. Maybe you need more money in your life. Okay, it does mean that there are opportunities for money coming up, but I would also say there is an alternative interpretation here. Do be careful of people stealing from you, whether that be your money or your self-esteem or something else. You'll know, because you'll actually, when you meet someone or there's a situation, you'll actually feel, if you're listening to how your body reacts, you'll actually sort of cringe a bit or sort of pull back. If you get that sort of physiological response at all, then you know that, yeah, I better give this person a wide berth. Now they're showing me a tiara, and it's all beautiful in silver, and diamonds and glowing, and the Queen. Queen Elizabeth, this is with a tiara on. This is about you taking up your queenly role in life. You are the Queen and the King of your life, regardless of whether you're male or female. Both these royal energies apply to everybody. We are all sovereign over our own lives, okay? No government has the right to usurp or try and usurp our sovereignty. However, if you take something from the government like income supplements or government services or something, well, then the government's going to expect something back. So if you want to take it to the nth degree of sovereignty, you need to probably get out of the country you're in, regardless, and go and live on a desert island somewhere, and then you won't have the government services. So, you've got to be practical with this. But on a spiritual level, I'm talking about, not so much a practical level, because I want to drive on the roads. I want to be able to use the free healthcare that Australia offers us. I will pay my taxes and have use of the government services and still be sovereign over my own life. Okay, so you can do both. Now I see a car driving and moving to the left. So the left is all about your creativity and being receptive, being psychic, picking up all of the vibes that you need to get in order to make good and proper decisions. So when you make a decision, it's not just analytical, cognitive rationalizations. You need to have the input of your intuition and your natural psychic ability as well in that decision. When you're spending money, of course, you add it up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you add it up, and that's when you're using your cognition and your analytical ability, for example. But, are you going to buy a car or not? You need to use your intuition on the bigger question of whether or not you buy something. But when you're actually paying for it, you need to use the cognition and analytical ability. Okay, anything else for everyone for October? They're placing rings on fingers. I can see like Spirit placing gemstones and diamonds on fingers, and what they're telling me, it's a commitment. Okay, make a commitment to Spirit. Make a commitment to be your full and authentic self in October. You might even buy yourself a ring to remind you of that commitment to your soul. Okay, alrighty everybody, that's it for today. I hope you found this a little bit interesting and something a bit different. Okay, thanks again. If you're new, please subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell right now. Leave me a comment, everybody. Let me know how you're getting on. I know the COVID numbers are increasing in other countries. We're stable here in Australia now. There's about 900 deaths and 28,000 or so cases, but we're sort of levelled off, I think, for the moment. Okay, but I do hear England's pretty bad. I've got people that work for me in England and also in the States, so I'm getting feedback coming back from them about, the situation is deteriorating. Okay, sorry to leave on a downer. I just tell you that because I want you to take care of yourself. Please wear a mask, wash your hands, social distance. If you're outside, try not to go into crowds. That's a really good thing. And take vitamin D. Vitamin D is excellent for boosting your immune system. Okay, have a great month, everyone, and I shall see you again soon. Bye for now. Thanks so much for watching. Please visit my website, absolutesoulsecrets.com, for all things spiritual. Have a lovely day.